What's up, Sakamoto Days fans? For this video, we're going to be discussing if this anime is good or bad.
Now we're going to run it through 6 categories, and me and Jay both got to vote, and we're going to see in that category if it's good or bad. And at the end of the video, we will objectively see if this anime is good or bad.
Now, just as a minor warning, we are going to be talking about spoilers in this show, so if you haven't seen it, then, well, thanks for clicking on this video, but otherwise, you don't mind it, then, well, we'll just keep continuing from here on.
So yes, let's get to the first category, which is story, man. For Sakamoto Days, story is pretty much non-existent. I'm just joking. It's a little bit there, but it's not really important, at least not right now.
Yeah, it's pretty basic of a story.
Yeah.
It's something to get you going, but I don't think that that's like we're gonna focus on this like throughout the entire show.
Yeah, there's no real plot twist yet. The only thing that we do know is there's a villain, there's a bad guy now.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a main antagonist against Sakamoto. So I guess in that sense, there is a little bit of story, but
I will say the funny thing about it is that yes, the true villain was Slur all along.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, he's throwing every single slur out there.
So yes, now for the story category, man, what would you rate it, man? What would you is either a good
yes
or a bad, man?
I'll just say it's a no, just because
it's bad.
This isn't what
Story is bad.
Yeah, this isn't what I would be watching this anime for. Like, it is something to just to get you going. Like, oh, this is something that keeps me watching, but I don't think this is like I'm watching it for the story kind of thing. So to me, I think the story's kind of bad.
Yes, same for me. I also think the story is bad. There's no really depth to it yet.
Yes. It's
They-
very surface level stuff.
Yeah, they did show. It's like basic stuff.
Yeah.
It's like they show the main character, their backstories a little bit, and that's it. There's no plot twist. There's no theme. Like no teaching theme.
There's no
There's no value philosophical.
Well, I mean, the
I
philosophical thing
I should
here.
stop. I should stop talking.
The philosophical thing here is don't kill people because they have a backstory, that kind of thing. But I don't think that that's enough to be like, ooh, I want to know what happens in the next episode. I'm not watching this anime for that. I'm watching this anime for a completely other reason that isn't the story.
Yes. Now moving on to the next category, we got is characters, man. You wanna
Okay, yeah. So
characters?
this is what you watch the actual anime for. The characters alone. Each character is very, I guess, goofy, silly.
Yes.
Like they're their own person kind of thing. Like they each bring a different archetype, I suppose. Like Sakamoto is the wise, like no bullshit kind of person, or kind of goofy looking guy, but he still knows how to kick people's ass. And Shin brings a level of the straight man guy in there. So these characters are very charming in their own way, and this is really what I come to watch the anime for. And for that, I will say yes, the characters are. Yeah, this is great. The animes are great.
Okay, for characters, man, it's a tough one because you know.
Oh, you don't like these characters?
It's not that I don't like them. It's just I don't really care for them yet.
Oh.
They're likable, yes, but besides Sakamoto, Shin's okay.
I like Shin.
They're okay in my opinion. I just wish they introduced too many characters, too many main store runners, store clerks. Now they got shout out Lulu's assistant.
Woo
They
something.
have Lulu's assistant now. It's just too much.
I mean, I find that pretty funny if I'm being honest. So I'm like, I like that. That's why.
yeah, it's tough, man. Cause we had to pick good or bad. There is no in between when it comes to this video right here.
I suppose it's really what you want. Like, do you want more depth to the character? To me, I just find it enjoyable that they all show different, personalities. Like, I was just fine with that alone.
But yeah, man. I guess if I had to pick, it's not necessarily bad. It's just they're not my favorite. So I would say it's if I had to pick one, it's good. I would say it's good. Yeah, for the most part.
I would say like if you just
they're not bad. It's just
do you enjoy these characters? That's the
they
idea.
are mid, but I mean I can't say they're bad.
Okay, so let's get on to the next category, which is the most polarizing topic about the show, which is the animations.
Yes.
I think this is the most talked about as far as the manga fans are concerned. But you know what? I did actually have a lot of problem with this. I would probably say it's not like the most mind-blowing thing, which is probably what most people would have wanted from the show.
It's not ufotable.
Yeah,
it's not Mappa.
It's not Mappa, yeah, but at the
A1
same
picture.
time, it's like I think it's like above average. I would say there are some animes that just have some really horrific like anime just out there. So this one, I didn't mind it at all. Like I enjoyed it quite a lot. It did what it needed to do. Obviously, it wasn't up to some people's standards, but I'm very much in like this. So I would say that for me, the animation was good.
I think when it comes to this category, it's gonna be dependent on if you read the manga or not.
Yes, exactly.
If you read the manga, you're on pretty much on the side of that it's bad.
It's bad.
Now, if you're haven't read the manga at all and you don't plan to read the manga, I feel like you will find this animation acceptable. Now, that's where I find it. It is acceptable. It's just it's close to. I would say in terms of like, not the action, but like the art style is close to like a little bit of like My Hero.
Yes.
And the old school animes like the 2000s and stuff like that. But for the most part, there is no complaints for me at all because I came into this anime not knowing what it is.
Not expecting anything.
And I came out knowing that it is goofy anime.
Yes.
So knowing that the animation does not have to be on par with the other high tiers like the Jujutsu Kaisens, the Chainsaw Mans, and the Solo Leveling. So yes, I think this animation is good.
I feel like we just offended like
Yes,
every manga fan
we
out
just
there.
lost a lot of fans.
It's like
so-
how dare you say that about that? I was like, you know what? How dare you gatekeep? Like I come into this and I'm just like, this is good. I like this, and you're telling me that no, I'm wrong for that. I'm like, bro, I literally just said that your show, anime, your media is good. I kind of want to actually know more about it. I might actually read the manga now. Like, shouldn't that get people like yes?
We just lost a lot of viewers. So yes, until next time, thank y'all for watching. Man.
Okay, now let's just jump on to the next category, which is for me, this is above the characters, the OST. I love the OST of this. Like, we were just talking about how like above average the animations are, but I very much enjoyed the OST. I mean, the OST is created by Yuki Hayashi, which is the same guy who did My Hero Academia, which is probably why I liked it so much. I mean, the reason why I like My Hero Academia so much was the songs, the OST. And so when I was watching the third episode, I was like, these songs are so familiar to me, and I was getting so hyped.
Let's go!
And I'm just like, okay, it's because it's the My Hero guy, and I felt the very exact same way.
And Haikyuu.
Yeah, and Haikyuu. So I'm just like,
Haikyuu
yes, I like this a lot. This to me was what I live for now at this point. I just want to know what was the next action scene and what song was gonna be playing.
So the OST is good.
The OST is great. Not even good, it's
your
great. Yes, it's my vote.
Yeah, now my vote, man, is yes, it's good. It's been a while since I've had an anime where there's a
stood out.
specific theme.
Oh.
They have a specific theme OST for the character's name, like Sakamoto.
Sakamoto.
Yeah, I like that.
Sakamoto.
It's been a while since I heard that. It's a pleasant breath of fresh air kind of thing. It definitely reminds me of like just like the older shonen,
Older
like
shows.
even older than My Hero. That's what even the opening and the ending, just a great classic soundtrack right here, man. We're gonna get on to the next category, which is pacing, and I feel like this is a hit or miss, man. I don't know what you're gonna say.
I mean, I think
Pacing?
I think the pacing was fine. I wasn't bored at any point throughout
But
the
were you
show.
hyped?
I mean, I wasn't bored throughout the whole show. I mean, at the same time, I wasn't clamoring for the next episode. So I was just pleasantly watching this. I didn't feel the need to just want to, oh my god, I need the next episode right now. And you know what? Sometimes I don't want an anime like that. Sometimes I just want to be able to watch an anime at my own pace, not have to be cliffhanger after cliffhanger, suspense after suspense. This was just, I am pleasantly enjoying what I am watching right now. So I will give pacing a yes. It is good. Yes, the pacing is good, damn it.
Now, for me, it's tough. It's not that I didn't enjoy every episode.
Some episodes were
There wasn't no like real hype.
There wasn't a carrot. There wasn't a carrot on the stick.
Like
for
the
you?
episode started and it ended in that episode. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yeah,
Like
which I
it's
find,
like
which
a
I
cartoon,
liked.
yeah,
Which I liked.
it reminds me
yeah.
of like JoJo's or like cartoon shows
show
or
stuff.
Samurai Champloo and stuff like that. But I think in this day and age, it's tough. A lot of animes don't do that anymore. They go straight for the story, like a continuous,
Yes.
linear story.
Yeah, well, I guess because we said that the story was bad, in that sense, I didn't mind that every single episode was contained within its own arc. So that's why pacing in that regard, I think was fine, because I'm like, oh, I don't have, none of this is towards a whole overarching story. This was all just one episode. I watched it. Now I'm done. I'm like, you know what? I enjoyed that time.
Yeah.
I can watch. I
I guess it wasn't a
episode.
chore. It wasn't a chore, I guess. So in that sense, I would have to go that it is good. I wasn't like a slog watching through it. There were some boring parts, just because not because it was like a slow pacing, but it was because like there wasn't anything happening.
There's anything happening?
Like there were like it's like stuff that is predictable. That if you watch a lot of anime, you know what's gonna happen.
Well, again, story not super good, so it's like it wasn't like the main focal point. So I guess it is what it is, though.
Yes, and now we move on to the final category for today, man, and that is recommendation.
Would you recommend
Would you
it?
recommend this anime? If somebody comes up to you and says, "Hey, recommend me an anime," would you say Sakamoto Days? Would that be one of your top 10 picks? What do you think, man?
Well, I mean, if someone asked me,
No, it's not. It's not the category. It's not. If somebody asks
would
you,
I recommend Sakamoto Days?
No,
yes, I would recommend Sakamoto Days.
Oh wow, wow.
I would tell them
Wow.
if you're not looking for something like super complicated, like a twist and turn, plot twist here and there, suspenseful here and there. If you're just looking for something to have a good time and not feel like awful afterwards, I would say watch Sakamoto Days. I wouldn't say something like watch Demon Slayer or JJK, because those two make you either feel awful or they are filled with twists and turns that some people might not enjoy. This is something I can just say, if you were looking for something simple, if you were looking for something that's very comedic, very silly, not more importantly, not something to be taken seriously, I would tell you to watch this.
Now, for me, I'm totally on the opposite. I would not recommend this.
Okay.
This particular season right here is just because I feel like this anime is a little outdated. It's the animations, it is reminds you of like the older anime, which is not bad. But why would I recommend Sakamoto Days when I can recommend Solo Leveling? When I can recommend Demon Slayer? All right, now we tallied up the whole score, man, and this anime Sakamoto Days season 1 is good.
Yeah, objectively
It is
good.
Objectively good
apparently.
with the score that we were doing tallying up. I actually can't believe it. I'm not gonna lie, man.
I could believe it.
I actually thought
like
it was
the
gonna
show.
pass. All right, now that that's over, man, we're gonna bring it on to the tier list. This is our subjective.
Yeah,
The objective part does not matter.
Yeah,
Even if it,
get that objective part out of here.
Yes.
This is just our straight, unbiased opinion on
yes,
the
even
show
if it's
now.
good, it could be bad.
Yes.
I know.
Again, and this is our opinion now. So, I would say, you know what? This is just objectively, not objective. This is biasly mid for me.
Mid, you put it right here.
I put it mid, yeah. But sometimes, you know what? This is some good mid.
Yeah, I will put it right here too. I don't mind it. You can even put guilty bad. Guilty bad is like
guilty
it's like
bad.
a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, guilty. I don't think this is guilty bad. I think this is at least mid. in
This
my
is
opinion.
I would say at best this is mid. This is a mid show.
Yeah.
It doesn't really stand out, but like you said before, if you want to just watch an anime and have a decent time,
Yes.
this is the anime right here.
It's nothing super complex. You just turn on the TV and just like, oh, this is a good shot. I'll keep watching it, but I'm not clamoring for the next episode.
So there you have it. Sakamoto Days is a good anime. And that's surprising to me, and to everybody else. You're probably upset. And if you are upset, leave a comment down below telling us about what you think about this video right here, man.
Yeah, and manga readers, tell me, like, are you happy that your manga got adapted at all? Like, if this was the way that it was going to be adapted, would you have just said do it either way? Like, please tell me, because I want to know.
Yes, until next time, thank y'all for watching.